Well, hi, it's Dave. Redoing the drone story. So drones are not legally allowed to fly anywhere off the ground in Waikiki and also down around Pearl Harbor. There's a map and a link to the map on this story below. Of course, there's some guy speeding along at 40 miles an hour. Anyway, so people have been talking about drones and drones. By the FAA. It's for security because there's a flight path, right? But what's going on with drones are several things. Some realtors are using them to put like an arrow. They do a picture of a building where they're selling a unit and they'll have an arrow that points to the unit so people can see where it is when they drive by, because they might not be able to get in because it might be occupied by tenants or people from a distance, you know. Then there's people who are kids who are just playing with drones. You can't do that either. Anywhere pretty much, well, you have to see the map, but pretty much anywhere within the Aloi Canal from the Eva end to the Diamond Head, all the way back to the canal. You cannot fly a drone. It cannot be off the ground unless you have a permit by the FAA. Very difficult to get. Anyways, but here's the really scary part. A lot of these people, criminal organizations and other criminals, are using drones to spy inside of condos to go rob them later. And they can get in and see if anyone's inside, and then they can go break in if they can get in the building. And that was given me by Chair Tommy Waters. Told me that. He told everybody at the Waikiki board. It's no big secret. And so I would suggest that when you're not at home, you close your drapes or your shears so people can't see in. We've improved our lock systems. I also think that people should changed over to fobs in all the buildings. So when you use the fob, and it's going to cost some money, you can only go to the floor that the fob is set for. And then when you try to go down the fire escape stairway, the door locks behind you and you have to go all the way down the floor and go out, and the alarm goes off. It's going to cost some money for a lot of buildings, but I can tell you, again, Councilman Waters said there would be around 20,000 more people on the streets, and my HPD friends agreed with me. When this eviction moratorium ends and they get everybody through the courts, probably by next spring, you're looking like a multiplication of crimes. There was another shooting in Waikiki last night. You know, the guy was pistol whipped. It was on KHON. I haven't got it, but I'll share it later on my Facebook page. Anyway, drones are illegal. Be careful, folks. Close your drapes at night. Use your shears. If you see a drone, close your drapes. Call the police. Say they don't know it, but according to the FAA guy here locally, it's HPD's job. They said they have no rules on the book. Well, if that's the case, I mean, I thought they are enforced, that's crazy because they're enforcing federal laws against illegal drugs, right? And they're using that in court. So how can they not enforce this? I'm going to make an issue out of it with Chair Waters and others, and Senator Moriwaki and Representative Tam to look into the matter. HPD is a city issue, not a state, but maybe they need to write some legislation to make sure this is clarified, our amendment to, if there's anything at all. Anyway, it's not good. Waikiki's turning into a lawless area. And it's just worse and worse and worse. It's crazy. People are just disassociated. Take care. Secure your stuff. Be careful. A lot of seniors won't go out at night now because they feel it's dangerous from everything they hear, right? Aloha. Bye.